Testing right now. Check. Give me 1 second. Check. I sort of might, yeah, right. I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, so 1 second. Check. Yeah, like I said, this is a test drive right now. I'm trying to figure some shit out right quick. Getting ready for this interview tomorrow. Alright, so so I can see my screen.
Only score and create turnovers, but also impose its will, this move should be exciting. It signals an understanding from the organization that winning in the NFL, especially in January, requires more than speed and athleticism.
Mm. Okay, so I can switch the joints like that. Okay, yeah, I know I'm new to the YouTube shit. Sometimes I'm really trying to figure out. So am I able to play my game on this joint, bro? Okay, so every time I switch, I gotta press that. Okay.
Wasn't an uphill battle for Dave Chappelle, though. Dave Chappelle latest comedy special aired on yesterday. I think it was for the first time. I'm not sure. It seemed like it'd be a little weird if they would air it after the fight so late. But if I know Dave Chappelle, Dave would do something like that. Dave got the kind of star power that, hell, he can drop a special at halftime, and I bet you half the country will be watching Dave Chappelle's special over watching the Super Bowl halftime. I guarantee you.
Yeah, on my mama. Even when they was deep, I was throwing them bitches, boy. All right. Niggas start pulling my hair to keep my head down. Cause I had my head up the whole time, bopping niggas in they shit. Head up the whole time, bopping niggas in they shit. Bigger. That's why they edited that video. Niggas start pulling my hair trying to keep my head down, boy. I be doing this shit. That boy Jake got that pink up upside this shit, balled up. Jimmy hit him with a 2-piece.
You were right.
Yeah. Sean G. Podcast for Soul. It don't never.
Reporting live from Rappers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Op.
Before we get to the street conversation, and I'm gonna try not to drag it a lot. I just want to make sure we do get to a bunch of other, topics and shit like that. We're gonna go to another 1090 Jake topic, who,
man, what's up?
This is gonna preempt this conversation about the streets, because I think this video is gonna. I wouldn't play it after I do the street conversation, because I think this video doesn't matter. The idea of what 1090 Jake does sometimes, not all the time anymore, he's diversified, but even what Whack 100 does, right? Like, yo, we got to work on him. Yo, he's a snitch. Yo, I just don't think that these things exist anymore. People, like, the rappers themselves are telling you, yo, this shit's over. Like, you have the rappers who the only music they make that's relevant is street music. They're saying fuck the streets. That's a really interesting dynamic. And we're going to explore the dichotomy of that shortly after we're going to play this real quick. Anyway, I'll give it a short before this plays. Apparently, Florida rapper Glock 9, who I remember him like getting caught up in a RICO. They're saying that paperwork has came out that he cooperated on 4 murders while he was locked in federal prison. Like, you ever wonder how some of these guys get out? Like, you hear like, hey, he's convicted of a RICO. And you're like, all right, we'll never hear about that guy again. Then 3 years later, you're like, yeah, he's free. And he's like back doing crime. You're like, how the hell did he get out? So let's listen to this for a while and chat the next topic. If you guys are here, grab some popcorn, start texting your chicks, figure out what you're going to do for the night. You got to get some cheeks. And for my chat queens, y'all not hoes. So just keep scrolling TikTok on your iPad while you watch me on your phone or your laptop. All right.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode.
I'm gonna do 1.25 speed, and I might still skip through it a bit. We don't want to be,
So the EOS is 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Orlando rapper Glock 9, the new paperwork that just hit my desk. Got to be a little more careful. Just hit my desk of him snitching in the feds. Now you don't have to crash to get cash. There's an app called Free Cash, and all you have
Okay. Got the sponsorship
to
going.
do is screenshot the crazy RICO charges. There was a gang war between his group, AFNF, and then Hot Boys Group 438. Cuddum Reese was involved. Fucking Glock 9 allegedly went to Cuddum Reese's house, shot it up while Cuddum Reese's mom and sisters were inside. Like, he wasn't even there. But the craziest thing about it all is Glock 9 is supposed to be cousins with Cuddum Reese, so he shot his own aunt's house up. Like, the story is just extensive. But 2 years ago, Ola Runt, as y'all can see right here, accused Glock 9 of snitching while they were in the same federal prison. And it was said Glock 9 actually got stabbed behind the situation. Multiple shootings, multiple attempted murders, and I'm not the only person that's covered this situation. You know, we got some big channels, Hip Hop Daily, Trap Geek. I don't know who this one is, but let's actually just take a look at Trap Geek's masterpiece, because this is, if I've never told y'all before, Trap Geek is the reason I ever got into these documentary style videos that I started doing after.
Yeah,
Orlando Magic.
why everybody get that concept of Disney and all that? I don't know. I guess that's just how they see it from the outside.
Well, the FBI typically doesn't telegraph our moves. What I can tell you is that these two gangs, the 438 gang and the Army gang, have got our attention now.
The other 5 already in custody are responsible for nearly $2 million in stolen property.
This beat is nasty.
59 stolen vehicles and 19 stolen firearms.
The prominent people at the top, just between those 8 people, they're responsible for 230 felony charges. Jaquavius Smith, better known as Glock 9, just him himself has been arrested for 52 felonies.
Hi, what is up, everybody? It's been far too long. The last episode was in Florida, and for this video, we got to return there once more. This time to Disney World's Orlando, where folks witnessed one of the largest RICO cases in state history, Operation X, take 34 people down from 2 separate crews. To show you what this looks like, the entire Bobby Shmurda and GS9 indictment was 63 pages. This RICO case in Florida is 700 pages long.
What?
God, like, y'all don't even understand how big of a case this was when this happened. It's so much deeper than a lot of people know. And the thing is, I mean, technically Disney's in Kissimmee. It's not in Orlando. One of my first memories as a kid that grew up north, coming down to Disney.
All right, we're gonna skip through it a bit.
Okay, you can.
Like hitting daycares and memorials. The city saw 30 back-to-back shootings in 6 months, and it forced Orlando to bring in the MBI, or Metropolitan Bureau of Investigations, basically Florida's version of the FBI, who built this whole case using wiretaps, Instagram, and evidence they found on people's phones. Sometimes thousands of photos and videos that map out drug routes from Orlando to California, with folks taking trips back and forth, smuggling hundreds of thousands of dollars in suitcases, flying girls out separate to bring the product home, where they launder the profits through cars, guns, and show dogs. Glock 9, who signed a $2 million deal with Young Money and Birdman when he was only 18, now faces 52 charges, including frauding the government out of $10,000 through a series of PPP loan scams that got intercepted when he tried showing it off to his friends on Instagram. And when the news dropped of a pending RICO charge, his once friend turned rival, Hot Boy, decided to go on the run, and then turned himself in, but then went on the run again after they revoked his bond.
I love how I'm watching this. Like, I don't know all of this, but, you know, that's just the power. Take y'all, because
we're gonna get to the interesting part, Chad. I know
bystanders on the internet to take off with rumors and speculation as Orlando rapper Glock 9 was now accused.
Can't feel like a quarterback. Pull up to your street, it'll be easy like you ordered that.
Trap Tool TV. Y'all know what's going on, man. Shout out to Trap Tool TV, man. All the intro y'all be here, man. Flag on the play, man. That's me, man. Guys, we young T. Big.
Hey, this season looking, if the Clippers win 30
There's
games,
no way. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I think that
Hey, this season looking, if the Clippers win 30
there's
games,
no way. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I think that the top 6 in the East, I think, can change a little bit. I think there's top 6 in the West right now. I think that's going to be the 6. Now, where they fall, will be determined. But I think that's the 6 in the West. I think.
Black.
Because I was going to bring up the Joshua thing. I know you've talked to Eddie Hearn in the past. Do you think they're keen on taking that fight? And Jake, this is also you. Moving back up to heavyweight. Like, how did you feel coming back down and moving back up?
No, I'm definitely not a heavyweight, but I'm still going to take the challenge. But, you know, you look at Deontay Wilder, he was beating these guys weighing 215 pounds. So anything is possible. Granted, he's like 6'6" or something, but anything's possible. And so I like the challenge. People, that's the criticism. Fight someone in their prime who's a beast. I think people just want to see me lose. That's really what the message is behind it all. And Anthony Joshua is an insane fight, but I want that challenge. We've been DMing back and forth. He wants to make it happen. He called me up, and it's looking very likely for next year.
And Jake, can I ask you, before we'll get to the media in a second here, just an opportunity to bounce off both of these guys. Do you know, some of the talk has been.
Chad, I ain't talking about shit. I'm just getting ready for this damn interview we got tomorrow, so